Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are on a mission this week. So as you know, we've got a lot going on. We are buying a house. And so this feels like the absolute perfect time to try and live a week on a budget. And we're gonna try and cut our food budget in half. So I made a video a few months ago detailing what we eat in a week and how much it was costing us, and the grand total came to a whopping $460. So our mission this week is to cut that in half. So you'll be coming along with us to see what we eat, how we prepare it, probably a little bit of life around that, and then at the end I'll tell you how much it's cost us and exactly how easy it is to live on a budget here in Perth, Australia. So first stop, the supermarket. Let's go. Now the first step in our mission to reduce our food budget is to change up where we're shopping. So as you'll know, if you've watched any other video on this channel, we tend to shop at Coles because it's our nearest supermarket. But today we are coming to Aldi. So of course, same as the UK, Aldi is a more discount supermarket. And so yeah, we thought we'd give it a go and see if we can get our weekly food shop done for a little bit less than normal. So here we go. We've fallen at the first hurdle, so Aldi need the coins for the trolleys, whereas Woolworths, which is literally right next door, doesn't. So we go across to Woolworths to get a trolley that doesn't require a coin to then use the Woolworths trolley in Aldi. Honestly, I always say what you don't pay for with money, you pay for with time, and this is a prime example. But it's all in the nature of trying to cut our food bill in half. So let's get our hands on a Woolworths trolley. The problem with Aldi, I often find, is that they don't have everything you want, which was the case today. So Jamie has just finished up at Aldi and I went to Woolworths to get the last few bits. So what was the damage?
$113.
And I spent 35, so 149, what did you say, 114? So about $150, which is definitely cheaper than our usual weekly shop.
Correct.
So, we're on track. Good evening. So we successfully got home from our supermarket shop. And yes, I am now going to make my lunch for the week. So I take a packed lunch to work every day. And actually, I think pretty much every week since I started working, I've pretty much had a variation on the same lunch. So you may have seen these like viral kind of cottage cheese bowls on TikTok or social media. It's basically just like a Buddha bowl thing with cottage cheese and veg and whatever else. So I have been on a Sunday roasting up a massive sweet potato, as I am doing today. And then just having that with, this week it's going to be chicken and yeah, cottage cheese and salad, and just makes this delicious, filling, nourishing bowl, which I really look forward to in the middle of my day. So on top of that, so I'm going to make this, put it in the oven, and then I am going to make our dinner. And we aren't full of a huge amount of energy this evening. We may or may not be slightly hungover. So I think something nourishing like sausage pasta will go down a treat. So step 1, get the sweet potato in the oven. Step 2, dinner.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. There we go. Nice wholesome bowl of pasta. and we are going to, oh my gosh, look at that hair. And we're going to have a TV dinner. I'd say we go about 50-50 TV dinners and dining table dinners. It's definitely a TV dinner kind of day today. And we're watching Dance Mums on Disney Plus. And this is hilarious because I definitely used to watch Dance Mums, I presume on like TLC or something. We were living in Canada. And it is so bad, like it's actually watching children get traumatised in real time. But Jamie hasn't watched it before, and it is just pure reality TV gold. So really looking forward to pasta and some Dance Mums. Good morning, happy Monday. Does not feel like a happy Monday this morning. It's been one of those Monday mornings where getting out of bed was a struggle. But still we rise. We will get through it. So I'm just making coffee. Now I could easily spend $100+ a month on coffee if I tried. Like, coffee is such a social thing here. At work, people are so often like going for a coffee. I'll wait until that's done. Yeah, people are so often like every day, oh, should we go and grab a coffee at work, that I could easily just, you know, buy multiple coffees a day. So what I do is I make a coffee at home, take it in my Keep cup, and then I'll still go for like the walk, I'll still go to the coffee shop, but I usually won't get anything. And then, you know, I might get something like once a week, which is great. And then I also prefer the work office does have like a coffee area, but I definitely prefer our homemade coffee. And then I get to make Jamie one as well. So let's get on with Monday.
Dinner served.
Thank you. Oh, I am in desperate need of this. Tonight, Jamie has made us sausages, rice and salad, which is a very classic staple here. Very easy, quite quick. And yeah, hits the spot every time. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I just get home from work and I absolutely just fall flat on my face. Like, I'm so tired. Anyway, so I got in probably half an hour ago, done a bit of tidying up, and then I've got to put a quote together with like photos and stuff for the removal lists. And then should just be a chilled evening really. It apparently is the coldest day that Perth has seen in like 50 years or something. It is absolutely Baltic out there. And I just can't wait for the summer, proper summer, when you can actually do stuff with your evening, but at the moment it's cold, rainy and dark. So dinner, bit of admin, and that's the evening. Good evening, happy Tuesday. I don't know how this is possible, but the bus I get comes every 10 minutes and I was stood outside my office waiting for a bus for 15 minutes trying to get home. But I've made it and I have a very exciting package here. I've talked about this before, but in here I have a box of Hyro. And this is extra exciting. Oh, I think they've changed the packaging, you know. So Hyro are my favourite electrolytes, and I've been without them for a little while now. And I don't know what it is, like if I am thirsty, and it's like a deep thirst, it's like a dehydration. My whole body is out of whack. So I am so excited to be back in stock with Hyro, and they've got a new flavour. So if you're familiar with Sarah's Day, you've probably seen this on her social media, but they've just come out with Blackcurrant Crush. So I'm very excited to make myself a Blackcurrant Crush whilst I make dinner, and then have my dinner. I am a paying customer, but if you wanted to get some for yourself, it's honestly the best tasting electrolytes that I have tried, and I have tried a lot. They are sugar-free and just free of all the extra like fillers and stuff that give it weird tastes. So in my opinion, best tasting and yeah, just all round best electrolyte. So I'll leave a link in the description. As I say, I am a paying customer. I drink it all the time. So hopefully you can get yourself some and see what the hype is about. That is so good. Yes, right. So for dinner tonight, Jamie has very kindly put a slow cooked pork shoulder in the oven. And I am going to whip up a salad and just microwave some rice to go with it. So, here we go. Do we reckon we're having half of this each? I feel like I probably should be giving you some really aesthetic, beautifully plated, fresh, I don't know what, but we've now had basically the same meal 2 nights in a row, and yeah, not very exciting here, just a typical weekday dinner, very quick, and yeah, pork shoulder, salad, rice, yum. Good evening, it is now Friday, happy Friday. So I left you off on Tuesday. And since then, I've just realised how boring life is when you're trying to stick on a budget. So we just had meat, grains and salad for dinner both nights. I've been having the same lunch at work that I meal prepped on Sunday every day, and nothing else to report really. It's just a case of coming home and then chilling out for the evening. But that stops tonight. So we're like, you might go for a nice sundowner on a Friday night or meet up with some friends for something, but as I say, we're trying to stick to a low budget week. So we came up with an idea, and that idea revolves around this place behind me. So I will go and order and then we'll chat about it. Hi. Hello. Can we please order some pizza?
Yeah, of course.
Can we have one Hawaiian?
Yeah.
A large, and one, what are you having, pepperoni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gluten-free pepperoni, yeah?
No, just normal.
Regular pepperoni?
Yeah.
Just those two?
Yes.
Just $20?
$20. So we have secured our pizzas and we have brought them to the beach. How Western Australian of us. So both of these pizzas, that's yours, both of these pizzas came to a grand total of 20 Australian dollars. That's £10. That's £5 a pizza, which I'm actually a little bit annoyed about because I like a ham and pineapple pizza. Sue me, you can tell me if you are pro pineapple on pizza or not. But the ham and pineapple one is not on their most discounted menu, their value menu. So Jamie got a pepperoni pizza for $8. And if I had also gone for the value menu, both pizzas would have been $16, £8, £4 a pizza. It's honestly cheaper or as cheap as frozen pizza at home. It's crazy. And so we went to the Mossman Park Domino's. I don't know if you can see that. They've got 50% off on Saturday. I don't understand how an $8 pizza it can be 50% off. You get a $4 pizza, that's £2. £2 for a pizza. Anyway, right, I'll shut up now. We are going to sit and enjoy these, watching the sunset over Cottesloe Beach and just taking the sunshine. The sun definitely has some warmth to it today, which is filling me with joy. It's been a very, very cold week, so let's go on and eat this pizza. So we were caught slightly off guard by how late the sun is setting now. It's like almost 6 o'clock before the sun sets.
Yeah.
And we are early dinner eaters, so we've decided to come for a nice walk to watch the sunset. And when we opened our pizzas and the sun started to set, Jamie looked at me and said, "This is what we came here for." And I couldn't agree more. So really looking forward to this walk. Happy Saturday. Oh, that sunset was just stunning and such a cool little thing to just grab some pizza and sit on the beach. We'll definitely be doing that again. And today I have had contact lenses fitted, which I have done before, but not for a while. I'm just going to pause here and talk to you. Yes, I've had contact lenses fitted this morning, and now we're going to have like a lunchy brunch thing. So we've come to Coles. And yes, this will be our last little top up of food for the week, so we'll try and keep it within a small budget, and we would normally go out for brunch on the weekend, to be honest, but we've decided to do an at-home brunch in the name of low budget week. So let's go and find some brunch stuff. Which one?
I don't know. We'll go with that one. Go with your one.
You sure?
Yeah.
I feel like it's spicier. I feel like you like spicy.
If you have a Coles app or Flybuys card, please scan at any time. Select
$21.55.
add to complete transaction.
Not my finest work on the egg front, I'm afraid, but hopefully it tastes good and is a lot cheaper than going to a nice fancy brunch place, although the ambiance and the vibe is not quite hitting the same spot. But time to dig in. Happy Saturday evening. It is fake away night. I mean, it's literally just curry made from a pack that we bought at Coles earlier, but we're all about glamorising life, romanticising life, so it's fake away instead of takeaway night. And this is our final meal of our budget, low budget week.
So what's the stats? What's the damage?
Well, I was thinking we would tally it up over dinner and then report back.
Sounds like a plan.
Bon appetit. It's hot.
It's come from a hot place.
So we have our scores on the doors. Right here. So, in no particular order, we spent $114.50 at Aldi.
Not bad.
And then we had to go to Woolworths because Aldi didn't have everything we wanted.
Classic.
And there we spent $35.10. Then I did actually go for a coffee with Katie during the week.
Okay.
And so that was $5.50 for me. You spent about $30?
Yes, because I got food at uni and then I got a lunch on Friday.
Okay.
So-
A nice cheap lunch, I hope.
It was? Yep.
Good. And then we spent $20 on our Domino's last night. And then today, just for a bit of top up for our brunch and our dinner, we spent $21.55. So the grand total comes to
Drum roll, please.
$226.65, which, as I said, we were trying to cut our food budget in half, and this time a few months ago we spent $460.99, and genuinely this was not planned, but within $4 we have halved our food budget.
Yep.
High five.
Good work.
Yeah, I think it's been a good exercise. I mean, the week has been extremely boring. We haven't seen anyone or gone anywhere.
Yep.
because every time we've wanted to, we've thought we can't spend any money. But I think going forward, maybe we'll do this once a month, once every other month, something like that, just to rein it in a bit. And yeah.
Good check in with what you're doing and what you're spending.
Yeah, and why and all of that. So, really hope you like this video. It's been a very interesting exercise. And there's been a few sort of changes on the house and stuff like that, so we'll catch up with you about all of that in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and go and check out Hyro in the description, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!